Hello, and thank you for clicking on my channel, Kelly Legends Media. I want to start this video off by thanking all the subscribers. We hit 5,180 subscribers last time I checked. We've been on YouTube now. This is its 7th month. This channel's 7th month. So I think it grew at a good, healthy rate. So I'm going to continue doing this. And hopefully, by the time I complete a year experience on YouTube, I'll be doing the things that I want to do with this channel. You know, it'll be in full swing. So I want to thank all the day oneers that are still out there. I see you guys in the comment section. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you, and everybody else who has subscribed to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. If you like the video, you think it's all right, you think it's cool, smash that like button. A lot of times, I forget to hit the like button sometimes, you know? But that's how you support a channel, and it's good for the algorithm of the channel. It helps keep the channel healthy and support it. So I'd appreciate that. If you subscribe, please hit that notification bell and set it on all so you'll be notified whenever a new video lands or if we go live. Okay, that being said, today we're going to talk about a inmate that escaped in the city of Daleno. His name was CEASAR Hernandez. He's approximately 34, 35 years old. And he was serving a 25 to life sentence for unaliving somebody. Now, I don't wish prison on my worst enemies, you know? And really, if somebody did something to my family like that, the last place I'd want him is in prison. I'd want him out here where I could get my hands on him. But that's not what this video is about, okay? This man committed a crime, was placed on a level 4 yard, because when you get a substantial amount of time, you're going to start your time in a 4 yard, okay? Especially if it's a 187, an unaliving, okay? So, dude's been there a couple of years on the 4 yard, and he gets caught allegedly manufacturing weapons, okay? So, I guess the DA picked up the case, and he had a court date. Now, this young man took the opportunity to make a slip away from the correction officers that were escorting him while they were taking him to court. Okay? The funny thing about it is either they're not reporting it or there was no type of confrontation with the COs. There wasn't a fight, a scuffle, a chase, nothing. Dude just dipped out, you know? As far as I've seen, you know, I haven't seen any report of them trying to restrain him or them chasing him, you know, as he's leaving the confines of the court. In any case, dude boned out. He's gone. They find the chains that they restrained the inmates with laying in an alley somewhere, okay? So, obviously he had something to take the cuffs off. That's not uncommon. In fact, when you're making movement like that, if you're hit to the skip, you have something to drop those chains, or somebody in your company does, because you never know what kind of mess you're going to run into. Obviously, dude got his chains off and was able to disappear now for 2 days. So they've been searching for this man. Well, hopefully he doesn't run into anybody that tries to corner him or tries to apprehend him on their own. Because obviously he's a little desperate right now for his freedom. Excuse me. He's a little desperate right now for his freedom. Dude don't want to go back to where he's running away from. He had a 25-year sentence. He still had 20 some odd years left on that sentence. He's 34 years old. That means when he gets out, he's going to be about 54 years old. If he gets out, only doing time for the crime that he's in there for. If they charge him with the weapons charge, he's going to get a little additional time. And if he picks up any case from now until that parole hearing, there's a good possibility he'll pick up additional time, and maybe even a life without sentence. A life without parole sentence. Okay, where he has no hope of freedom. So what he's running away from isn't just prison, man. It's a whole bunch of things that are hanging over him. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's performing in prison, and it's real easy to catch a body. Could happen to anybody. And like I said, if the DA picks it up, you could come out with a life without possibility of parole sentence, which is all bad, or you can get killed. The towers have those rifles, man, and they will use them, and they do use them. And they do unalive inmates, and it happens, A lot of things could happen, man. It's a stressful life, no matter what anybody says. There's a lot of stress to deal with on the daily. You never know. Even if you make a mistake, you may not even know it until it's too late, If you do the wrong thing without realizing, you'll find out. When you're already leaking, and you're like, what happened? Like what's up? A lot of inmates that get dealt with ask, what did I do? What happened? So dude was in a tough situation, man. Level 4 yards are the hardest places to do your time. Even a level 3, could be notorious. Anyways, the point is, dude wants out, and he's got his feet on the ground again. Hopefully, he doesn't run into anybody that's going to jeopardize his freedom and his chance of getting away from that life that he was introduced to for the crime that he committed. I'm sure the family of his victim are fucking fit to be tied right now. They don't want nothing more for him to get shot, probably in a chase while he's out running around, and get unalived himself, and or caught and returned to prison for the rest of his life, because that's what it is. It's for the rest of his life. Getting out of prison at 55 years old, if he gets out at 55, his life is over. That's it. It's done. What's he gonna do? He's gonna get out. Maybe gets a little Social Security, who knows what his life would be like. But it'll be too late to do anything like buy a house, get a career, and do anything substantial. Your life is pretty much already on the downturn. You don't got much time left. 20 years if you're lucky. That's just enough time to enjoy some fishing, hunting, and some loving, Yeah. Yeah, his sentence was a life sentence, even if he gets paroled when he gets paroled. He's going to be too old, He knows it. He realizes it. He's thought about all of this while up in that cell, just thinking about where he was before, where he was sitting at, being in prison, and how much he would like to be on the other side of those walls out here with us, I don't wish the guy no bad luck. Do I want him to get away? I have to say yes. I hope he gets away, and I hope he changes his life, and I hope he has and makes a better run at it this time, I don't, like I said, I don't wish prison on my worst enemy. That's why I'm always saying and reiterating to hang on to your freedom, man. You know, it's precious, man. And I know anybody that's locked up right now, regardless what their station is in there, regardless what kind of life they're living in there, uh, don't wish that they could be out here, living a life out here with their friends, with their families, just with the things that are in the world for us to enjoy, you know? If he gets caught for this escape, the additional time that they're going to give him is not going to mean anything to him. He don't care. As long as he doesn't hurt anybody, runs into somebody, takes somebody's, unalive somebody, or you know, holds people at their against their will, or kidnaps somebody, or anything, any additional charges is just gonna bury him deeper, you know. So if he's smart, he'll give it his best shot and try to get away, and when it's time to tap out, just tap out, you know, and go back, or hold court in the street if he's that sincere and that serious about it, and just be done with it, you know. He has a lot of things working against him. People are different now. Civilians will tell on you in a hot tick, man. They got cell phones. They'll take pictures of you, film you, call the police. Hey, man, this looks like the guy you're looking for. You know, people don't mind their business like before, man. And there's a lot of people who just feel strongly about legal system and everything, you know. So not everybody's gonna sympathize with this guy or have empathy towards his cause, you know. So he's got a lot of things. Even the technology that they have out in the street, man. They got cameras on street corners. Almost every business has cameras in stores or out in parking lots. Houses have cameras, you know, in the front of their houses, monitoring the streets, including their properties, but monitoring the streets also. So, you know, it's harder to hide and stay out of sight nowadays with all the technology. Yeah, he has a lot going against him, man. He's been already out for 2 days. So my take on it is that he's if he didn't have assistance waiting for him to make this move, I think somebody stepped up right away and to help him and help him move around. That's what I believe. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think somebody helped him stay out this long. Because if he was on his own and on foot and just you know, doing his own thing, I think he would have been apprehended already. There's just too many cameras and too many people, man, that'll call and help law enforcement that way. So, you know, I made a couple of videos on how I managed to make it home when they were looking for me, even with helicopters and dogs and you know, the block cordoned off and everything. And if it wasn't for the women that helped me and assisted me on getting away from those areas, I would have definitely had been apprehended, you know. So I do believe he had help. He must have. So anyways, I just wanted to make a video addressing this because it is big news. I'm sure the guys in Daleno, man, on whatever yard he was on are cheering for him and rooting for him, you know, and hoping that dude gets away. Hopefully he has a chance to embrace some of his family. You know, they're going to be watching his family, but hopefully he gets to the people he's trying to get to. And I wish him luck. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, nah, man, the dude's this, he's that. But like I said, man, I don't wish prison on my worst enemies, man. Even people that have done things to me or towards my family, I want them out here. I'd rather have them out here. Uh, you know, where I don't have to go through so much trouble, where I could just reach out and touch somebody, as easy as picking up a phone. If you get my drift. So anyways, I want to thank you all for watching the video. I know there's probably a lot of you who disagree with my judgment, with my opinion, but this is just my opinion and just me doing what I do. So thank you for watching. God bless you. God bless your family. And like I always say, man, keep your head up, stay strong, and stay free. Not only from the prison bars, but other things that bind you, and keep your heart and mind in prison and stuff. And those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you very much.